What's up, all my beautiful shooters out there in YouTube land? Daniel coming to you live from Waynesville, Georgia. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome up, welcome in, Desert. What's up, Jerome? How are you doing, brother? First one in. First one in this morning. What is up? Nope, the Lord's caliber is a 45. 10 millimeters, a damn abomination. Lord's caliber is always has, and always will be the 45. Ten millimeter. No, a 10 millimeter is a damn baby missile. That's Thor's hammer. The, the 10 millimeter would be Thor's hammer. How y'all doing this morning? Y'all doing all right? Here's my second live of the morning. We ended up not going anywhere today. What's up, Larry's Outdoors? Good morning to you, my brother. The wife's sick this morning, so she stayed home, and I took advantage of it. Good to know, brother. Good to know, Larry. Glad you're having a good day. Hope all of you's having a wonderful day. We all woke up, man. That's a good thing. Any day you wake up is another day that you can get on somebody's nerves, irritate, and piss people off. That's perfect. I'm gonna get to work. Larry, Papa, guys, have a great day. Everyone else as well. Love you. All right, Xavier, you be safe out there. Dangerous. Good morning to you, brother. I hope you having a wonderful day. Did you get to play with that 5.7 any yet? Dangerous. Welcome in 10 people into the chat. Thank you all for stopping in this morning to visit. Pull up a chair, grab your favorite beverage. Mine just so happens to be the Red Bull Sea Blue Edition. Grab your Red Bulls, grab your coffees, grab your soda, or whatever it is you drink, and jump up in the comments and let's have a conversation. What's up, fellas? Y'all double tap them screens. Go check out the content. Sub to the channel. But go check out Stay Dangerous, Xavier, Larry's Outdoors, um, Desert Armory and more. Go check out everybody's channels. No matter what kind of firearm you're looking for, I promise you, you'll find it with this group. Your life is not complete until you've subbed to every one of these guys' channels. I haven't shot it yet, but trust it's laying next to me. Yes, sir. Dangerous like I wish a mud would. I go ahead and get my first shots with the 5.7. I wish they would run up in here. I've about taught myself into going, man. But then I got on PSA's website and I screwed up. The moment I hopped on their website last night, I screwed up. I'm gonna butcher the name of that Takarov 12 gauge bullpup. $198. It's $232 out the door. I think I just screwed up. I got a debit card right here burning a hole in my pocket. Me never had a bullpup before. Pay my phone bill and go get money order. Send it to pay my property taxes. Yep, Larry, I did that last week. I went through that depression. I had to pay. Yeah, I know, right? I had to pay my blood money too for my taxes. I had to give them one big giant cheeseburger for my taxes. PSA is a trap, bro. And the store just what 48, 49 miles down the road. I imagine when you walk in there, I'd be spending more. Bro, I don't know how they selling stuff so cheap. And everybody says they run, so we gonna see. We gonna see. If they don't run, so be it. But if they do, under $300, I get a bullpup. Hell yeah. Focus 904, what is up? My brother Focus with the superior editing and paint job skills. Guys, y'all need to go check Focus 904 out. Paid $460 for your property taxes. Yeah, they went up on mine by $270 this year, and there's not a dwelling on my property. It don't make no sense. Don't want to check my emails no more. Dangerous. I've not even turned my phone off do not disturb in 3 days. I know I got some pissed off people. I've not turned the phone off. I ain't even checked the emails. I've not turned the phone on. Nothing. On my way to a doctor's appointment. Well, I hope everything's good with your Focus. I'm still a little sore. I fell against the guardrail outside yesterday, hit my ribs, fell down the steps, but I'm gonna be all right. It was either fall on top of the kids or fall over the guardrail, so I chose the guardrail. A little harder to hurt me than it is the babies. But then I get out this morning and go to crank the truck up, and guess what blew again? Another $150 light bulb for the headlights. This time it's the opposite side. So I got to go to town and buy some headlights today. $300 worth. That sucks. Who makes a headlight for a Chevrolet and charges $150 a piece? And I ain't talking about, I'm talking about just for the bulb. That's what I talked about doing, man. Bro, it's got them LEDs on the front. Lights up the whole road. Don't even need the freaking headlights. It's got them LEDs that the whole grill lights up. So it's like not like you need the headlights anyway. That's what I told my wife. I'm gonna take these two damn flashlights I got, stick them in the hole, and be done with it. Just push the button when I want to go somewhere. It's got enough fog lights on it to see everything you want to see in the next state, much less have to worry about no headlights. Yeah, they are crazy, Larry. I even thought I'd get slick and maybe get a deal on buying the whole unit. Nope. It's 150 for the bulb. Period. Either way you look at it. There ain't no way to get around it. I even thought about getting like a year or two model younger and getting them headlights and installing them in my truck and going back to a normal bulb. Nope. Doesn't work that way. This thing's got amplifiers and all kind of shit in it. So I'd have to get a whole nother wiring harness and everything. Fuck around, put me two candles in that bitch. No, it's not, Larry. The one had already burned out, and nah, it's just time to replace them. It's not a short. I checked it. It's just the one side had already burned out, and I was running the one headlight being cheap, and the other one finally burned out this morning. Ah, shit happens. And they don't. You're right. They don't make nothing is made like it used to be. Everything has a time limit to it. And if you ever notice, you buy a vehicle, it's under warranty. The day after that warranty goes out, shit starts breaking. You can't convince me that that's by chance. No, that's by design. They want you to throw that $70,000 vehicle in the damn dirt and go get another one. And I'm just not going to do it. I'll go buy two other headlight bulbs and I'll figure out a way to wire them up in there and I'll say the hell with it. That's what I'll end up doing. I see 3PO. What is up? That is my daily today. Yes, sir. That is the um, Gerson 1911 that has been completely redone with all Wilson combat parts. That is my baby. That is the one that I built. And she runs like a sewing machine. And that's what I'm carrying today. Today is my 1911 day. I am open carrying a freaking 1911 everywhere. Going inside to pay your phone bill. Yeah, get that phone bill paid because, they'll cut that shit off in a heartbeat. Like, oh, yeah, don't want to pay us? Well, let's see how you like not talking to people. I see 3PO. That's got them Saint, to show you my sense of humor, I put the St. Jude grips on it. St. Jude's the patron saint of lost causes. I figure a 45 with St. Jude grips would be just fire. Kind of gives me the old Romeo and Juliet movie vibes. You know what I'm saying? With Leonardo DiCaprio. And when them purple amethyst grips come in, oh yeah, we gonna rock the amethyst grips on it. Thank you, M1911, best pistol ever made, the Lord's caliber. I agree. I agree. I love my 45s. I love my 9 millimeters, but I love my 45s. Only thing I don't like about it is after a good 8 hours, it starts to get a little heavy. Yeah, yeah, the Archangel Michael. But yeah, these grips are fire though, man. M9, yes sir. That's the grips. That's what they look like. That is the patron saint of lost causes, Saint Jude. But this is a good look at her. Got the Trigicon night sights on the front because I run a blacked out rear sight, Trigicon front sight. And this is the custom Henry that I tell y'all about. This is the one I had Cerakoted, had the custom woodwork done. This was in memory of my father-in-law that passed away. This was just the cheap baseline Henry that I've got over 1,500 cheeseburgers in, having it restored. The insides, everything's brand new. This is the one I threw a fit because I put all that money in and Henry wouldn't sell me the Golden Boy trigger and the Golden Boy hammer because I wanted the gold hammer and the gold trigger. And then I'm putting the gold plaques right here in memory of him. But they won't sell them to me because that's just a standard Henry and the option isn't available. I do not have an M1 Garand, but I do want one. That is on my list. Our buddy J Dog is picking up the Beretta. He'll have the Beretta on his channel real soon. No M1 Garand. I do want one. And then the other one's naturally AK-47. All these years of owning firearms, I've never owned an AK. I've had several SKSs, never had an AK. So I want to get an AK. Um, M1 Grand, and a Mini 14. That would be the three next purchases I would spend my money on. After the bullpup that I'm fixing to pick up. I'm fixing to pick up that Turkroff bullpup. But my EDC, my actual EDC, is the Smith and Wesson Shield Plus 9 millimeter. That's what I normally carry on my side, and match it up with the Smith and Wesson Shield 45 ACP. But today, that is what I'm carrying, the 1911. I like that one because that's the first one that I built. And when I say built, it came completely apart, all the way down to just the frame. Everything got replaced. We're running a 13-pound recoil spring instead of its standard 14, 15 pound. We're running a 13-pound recoil spring. I have an 18 and a 17-pound spring that I can put in it if I need it. Um, we're running a 19-pound sear spring instead of the standard 23-pound sear spring. We're running Wilson bulletproof extractor, Wilson bulletproof firing pin in the 1911 also. Stainless guide rod. And Wilson combat magazines. One mag carries the Hornady Critical Defense hollow points, and the other mag, as you can see, has the RIP rounds. And I appreciate everybody who has come in and commented. We're going to keep the live going. Along the 1 hour mark, we should have more people pop in. I've been finding the second hour of the live does way better than the first. But yeah, I appreciate all y'all who take the time out of your day, stop in and drop the comments. I hope y'all go check out the content, sub to the channel. I'm on live at least once a day. But there's a whole group of us here. Everybody you see in the comments, sub to their channels. If you like firearms, just about anything you're looking for, you'll find in one of our channels. Desert Armory and More has a lot of fire ass content. Focus 904, all the brothers, they got good content. Go check them out, sub to their channels. And if you have a channel, drop your handle down in the comment section so people can sub to you. I run a promote your own channel kind of thing. You promote your channel every time I'm live, drop it, get subs, sub back to people, run it. I'm still here looking for me something to eat. I hear you, brother. What you gonna eat there, Dangerous? Y'all need to check out Stay Dangerous page also. We gotta pay homage to the original OG. One of the first people that helped me when I first started on the gun track was Stay Dangerous. There you go, brother. Get them activated. Now come show love. You know I'll come drop a few dollars for you. Like I tell all the others, my little money ain't much, but every little bit helps. You know what I'm saying? Put it towards getting some more content material. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Some more content material. Serafina, good morning, dear, and I'm sorry, sorry, sorry to you. I don't know what the hell happened. I set my phone down and it started trying to call people. So if you got like 20 missed calls, it wasn't me, it was my phone. Ammo, especially, yeah, because ammo's not cheap, Jerome. It is not cheap. Jerome, I can't remember. Do you have an M1 or is that only Arms Room? Because everybody's always asking for the M1. Do you have one or is that Arms Room only? Or M1 Grand, I'm sorry. Oh my God. Sorry to hear that, Serafina. Well, I'll have her in my prayers. Hope she's all right. Them strokes are nothing to play with, man. Them strokes are nothing to play with. Yeah, it'll go through. Like I told you the other day, Jerome, it generally takes a week to 10 days for everything to go through. But once it goes through, you'll be good to go. Still doing good. I had to watch their kids while they stayed with her. Yeah, I got you. I got you. And guys, I'll go sub to Serafina. She's an up and coming country music artist. If y'all want to hear good, like outlaw country back when country was country, go check her music out, man. It's on her YouTube page. Go check it out. Show her some love. Help share it out to a friend. Let's get her stuff out there. She has a beautiful voice. Needs to be heard. And her songs actually have meanings to them. Sarah, I broke out the 45 today. I got her sitting up there all pretty. And so basically, both of my custom firearms, my two main, my heart and my souls that I put my time in, is sitting on the channel today. Oh, okay, Desert. I didn't know if you had found her or not, but yeah, she's got some beautiful music, man. I don't drink beer, but I can say hold my Red Bull. That is my custom Henry 22 that you hear me referring to, Serafina. That is the one that was my father-in-law's. That is the basic model Henry 22. And when he passed away, I inherited it. I had it Cerakoted. I had the wood completely customized and redone, the insides redone, and I've got a bronze gold, whatever you want to call it, two bronze plaques that are going to look like dog tags for each side of the buttstock that I'm going to have mounted um, with with the title Rainmaker, because that was a song that he used to sing. Um, it was an old Hank Williams sang it, but he sang it when he went by Luke the Drifter. That I'm not sure the year, Jerome. It would have to be early to late '90s, I think. I haven't actually looked up the year, to be honest with you. Never really thought about it till you mentioned it. That's the one that's just blued. It's just their standard base model, the blued model. I remember having him. Let's see, me and Jennifer got together in '97, so I know I remember him having it around '99, 2000, somewhere in that time frame. But yeah, I'll pull up a close up so you can see it, Sarah, or the best I can anyway, without YouTube flagging me. But hold on one second here. There we go. Lights on. You get an idea of the green. King of Camo hooked that up real nice. And then the wood is just beautiful. They brought out the grain in the wood, refinished the wood for me. Only thing I didn't like, I tried to get Henry, told him I would pay extra because I knew tooling would cost. I wanted the Golden Boy trigger and the Golden Boy hammer, but for some reason these base models do not offer that option. Maybe someday somebody will come up with an aftermarket option to where I can put the gold hammer and the gold trigger on it. And then there's mine that I built, the St. Jude grips. You can see the Trijicon night sight there. And the RIP round 45 sitting there ready to go. And that was his flashlight that he brought home from Vietnam also, and his lighter. And that says that, I guess, the unit that he was in, it's got a picture of a helicopter, it's got a unit badge on it, and in the back is a map of Vietnam and all the little areas. I'm assuming that's all the places he was. So kind of a sentimental morning for me this morning. That's kind of what I'm doing. Hey Jerome, if you're still in here, if I wanted to find out the year, what I'm assuming you would check the serial number for that. Is that what you would do? It says everybody left the chat, but I got people still liking the live, so don't know what the hell's going on, YouTube. YouTube's done bumped their heads again. Yeah, I know you're here, Sarah. There's a lot of people still here. That's what I don't get. It's crazy, but I don't care. I'm having a laid back day. This day 3 for me. I've not been anywhere. I've stayed home. The wife was sick this morning, so the kids are napping. She's asleep, so I figured I'd go live for a little while. You know, she's a school teacher, and they fall victim to them germ magnets all the time, so she must have gotten one of them little viruses or something. Damn little spawns, and they're spawning all these ninja flus and passing them on to the adults. But never fear, we also got the 9mm near. Kids are the healthiest, but the nastiest creature on the planet. You ain't never lied with that one. You ain't never lied with that one. Little snot rockets. We went all summer great. I knew we were going to catch hell as soon as school started back. It wasn't 3 days in and I already had a damn flu. All right, Larry. Y'all keep talking, say I'm just going to let the dogs out. Hold on one second. If you step on my foot, I'm going to cut your toenails slap off. I'm still here, guys. I just had to let them out real quick. It's that time of day. They begging to go out. Larry, did you get your bill paid? It's hell being an adult and have to do the responsible thing like pay bills. I wish I could go back to. I wish I could go back to the days where I lived at home with the parents and knew what I knew now. Boy, I'd be in good shape. Got the phone bill paid. Yes, sir. I finally gave up the battle and just put mine on auto pay. I put most of my main stuff on auto pay now, except my lights. My lights is the only thing I pay by. I don't know if you call it by the day or by the week. When I bought this property, it was on some kind of prepaid system, and to change it over, they want $1,200 to come out and change it over back to monthly pay. Nah, I just give them $300-400, and when it gets low, it sends me a notice, and I go give them a couple more $100. I ain't paying that kind of money to change a light meter over. Yep, pay the property taxes because they don't take cash. I found that out the hard way this year. I went in to pay my property tax, and they no longer take cash. You have to go down the road and buy a money order. Hell yeah, hustle. I'd buy one of them. Me and Serafina was talking about that. They've got some badass air rifles now. Oh, can't give out my address, Bobby. Why would I give out my address, man? You walk into the store, got the 5.7 near. Yes, sir. Keep that thing on you. Bobby, for your safety and everybody else's safety, I think I'll keep my address to myself, bro. He tried to be a yard decoration, right? Oh, you'll switch my meter for free? Hell yeah, Bobby. Hold on. Get my Insta. I'll send it to you. Yeah, no shit, right? Um, I could switch it out too, but they might get mad about that. Last time I messed with a meter, I went like 3 years and couldn't get lights in my name. Back in the old days, when I turned my power back on when they cut it off. Oh, they let you go in and pay cash? See, they don't let us pay cash at ours anymore. Even your car tags. Now, if you go in and do your car tags, they won't accept cash anymore. You have to money order or pay it online. I guess they don't trust their employees because our tag office and stuff like that's in the courthouse, and I don't know nobody dumb enough to run up in a I don't know nobody dumb enough to run up in a courthouse and try to rob it. So they can't use that for an excuse. Yeah, see, we don't anymore. Our town won't even like your little probation offices and stuff like that. Nobody's taking cash anymore. They're all wanting you to pay online or have a money order. But we also had a big scandal here last year. The county, um, I think it was $87,000 went missing. 87,000, something like that, went missing, and they still haven't figured out where that went yet. So now everybody's handling money orders and paying online. Yeah, you're right, Bobby. It is. Paper money is becoming useless. Everybody uses these pieces of plastic, and that's sad too because so many people are so far beyond what they can pay out of debt wise. I can't say nothing, Bobby. I'm saying, way. I mean, I keep a little bit of cash in case something happens. I'll keep a couple $100 in cash. Digital ID begin November in UK. Everything will be attached to it. Yep, yep. Well, there's already places doing that, doing like the little implants and stuff, to where they can scan their hands and stuff. And yeah, not me. That's too much. That's too close to biblical stuff for me. You ain't putting nothing in my body to scan. That's what I'm saying, Desert. That's a little too biblical for me. You know what I'm saying? We not putting no mark on me. Yep, mark of the beast. That's exactly what I was talking about. Mark of the beast. But a lot of stuff, you've heard pastors preach ever since I was a kid. They all talked about how everything lined up and we were in the end days. No, never before until now has all the technology been in place to meet every one of the prophecies that were talked about in Revelation. All the technology we have now, every prophecy literally can be fulfilled. So crazy times we do live in. Cooking up breakfast here. What you cooking, Desert? Or Jerome, what you cooking? I nosy. What we eating today, bruh? I'd be on a plane in an hour. By the time I got there, hit me dinner time. I just want the double barrels. Guys, if y'all like older guns and newer guns, but if you like older guns and history, go check out Desert Armory and More. Go check out Jerome's channel. He's got some nice old double barrels, some nice older revolvers. He's got some new stuff too. Eggs with hamburger in it, toast. Yes, sir. I cheated this morning. I went and got the pre-made. The little store down there has a little grill in it or whatever you want to call it. Anyway, I went and got the chicken and cheese biscuits for the girls, and I got me a steak, egg, and cheese, and the wife a steak, egg, and cheese biscuit. And she still hadn't ate hers. She must really be feeling bad today. She ain't been out of bed all day. Hang on, I'm gonna lock the dogs up. Hold on one second. Sugar, kennel, Jack, in here. You get your room. Sugar, get your kennel. Go. Go, 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 go. Go. Room. There you go. Good boy. Good boy. I'm back, guys. I had to lock the dogs up. Get up here and lay on your blanket. Your blanket's already laid out for you. I swear you got a hard life. We need to put you in one of them CA commercials. Yeah, we need to put you in one of them commercials. You too, for $1 a day, can adopt a bulldog that has such a horrible life. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look, and see, that's all there is out here, Serafina. We got the little country store at the corner. They got the little tater logs and the chicken strips and the corn dogs and all that. And then how are you? I'm writing you from Russia. From Russia with love. Well, appreciate that, P.O. Appreciate your comment. Hope everything's going good there in Russia for you. Love sent back to you here from America. Man, I love how we can go online and just talk to people from all over the world, man. That's still, it just amazes me how you can click one button and we can go all over the world now. You know what I'm saying? We can travel the world and never leave the house. Still amazes me how a little nobody from South Georgia can go worldwide with a click of a button. They like cold weather. Oh, don't forget vodka. They like cold weather and vodka. Me, I used to like rum. How do I feel about Putin? No, I don't have anything negative to say. Um, I think he stands on business. All you have to do is YouTube a place, and they have a video for it. You damn right, Bobby. Tell them, go ahead. I know it's killing you. Go ahead.
Boom, that, boom, 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 that, bam.
Say it again.
Bing, bop, boom, 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 bop, bam.
And what are they supposed to do?
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Okay, now go in there and play.
Okay. Maybe it's on the bed.
Me, we don't feel good. If y'all need something, y'all come see me. Okay.
Okay.
But you know where the refrigerator is. Hey, while you're at it, will you go get Papa? Well, you can't. My cold drink's in the freezer. You can't reach it, can you?
No.
Where's the step ladder?
Still, yes, I know
Yeah, get the
that.
stool and see if you can get my drink out the freezer.
Okay.
She came in here, reached under her pillow, and pulled out her Blaster 6000. That's her gun. That's her pillow gun. 2 years in school, Bobby. Mine are 5, 3, and 1, and they're my grandkids. But Family and Children's Services placed them with me last year in October, and I've had them ever since. So Papa is raising a 5-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 1-year-old. 2 girls and a little boy. And they are my heart. But they all had that little virus today, so none of them went to school. So what I thought would be a peaceful day today has turned out to be them being wide open. Oh yeah, I keep my hands full, bro. Um, but hell, this is probably because I've always been a rescue home or an emergency home, to where if they remove children, they could put them in my house for 24 to 48 hours. I probably played a part of, I don't know, 45, 50 different kids over the years, helping raise them or whatever. But these are mine. This was personal. I damn sure wasn't expecting my daughter to wait till she was 26 to get on that shit and ruin her life, but she did.
Are you talking to like this?
Was that in the freezer?
Yes, I didn't see a Red Bull.
No, I didn't say Red Bull. I said soda.
Okay.
And if I said Red Bull, I didn't mean to. Sorry.
You said Red Bull, so I got.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say Red Bull. Oh shit.
Oh, go take a back. Where'd you go? Okay.
I got it. It was in there too long, but I got it.
Okay.
Shut my door.
Okay.
Cracker Jack. Sorry, y'all. Had a small explosion. Soda was in the freezer too long. But hey, I got an instant Slurpee. Thank you very much. Would you like a Slurpee? No, I don't agree with that. Because I got two Indian granddaughters that are smart as hell. I'd say a lot more stupid. No, for real. All joke aside, I believe everybody has potential for greatness. I believe everybody born has potential for greatness. Some are tragedies that are never tapped into. Um, However, I believe everybody has the potential for greatness. I believe everybody, when they're born, were put here for a purpose, whether it be good or bad. They were put here for a purpose, um, and that's just my personal belief. And without getting too religious on y'all, I believe we were all created in God's image. And that's my personal belief, and I don't push my beliefs on anybody. However, since I was asked, that's my opinion. I don't believe in accidents. I think everything is by design. And I don't pretend to understand everything that goes on. It's not for me to understand. If it's meant for me to understand, I'll be given the knowledge to understand and the wisdom to deal with whatever it is. That was one of the when I was a pastor. That was one of the hardest things personally that I dealt with as a pastor is when you dealt with death, especially of a young person, or you dealt with cancer or something along them lines, having to answer the question, why did God allow this? That was the hardest thing to ever try to rationalize and answer because there's no answer that you can really give for that. Um, Not that makes sense to a person sitting there suffering, is what I'm trying to say. I love that, Serafina. I love that. The way you just worded that, I love that. Geniuses in trailer parks, and dumbasses in mansions. Intellect is hard to measure. Yep, exactly, Jerome, exactly. There's, well, he passed away, but there was a guy right down the road from my house. This guy had no school whatsoever, maybe a third grade education. So in today's standard, he would be as dumb as a brick as far as book learning. But this man literally paid for no electricity. He heated his house on gas that he made. I mean, he would take like marsh grass and mud and just different things, and he'd put it, and he would make the same thing as your propane. He would make gas to run his grill and heat his house. There wasn't a two-cycle motor that he couldn't rebuild. There wasn't a car motor. He was a freaking genius. He just had no book smarts. He just was in an old country area that nobody ever took time to enforce him going to school and never really enforced him going to school, so he didn't get book smarts, but he had a whole lot of knowledge. And this would give me a chance to get on my other soapbox. So many people pick on teachers. Man, my wife's one, and she works with the kids that everybody else give up on. She works with the ones that are severely autistic, the ones with severe behavior problems, to where they have to do the one-on-one with them. And I've seen the dedication these people have for these children, and that just blows my mind too. Some of these kids I'd have long done went to jail, been duct taped them to the wall, but she'll sit there and just work with them, do for them. I've seen her spend her own check on these, yeah, on kids. You know what I'm saying? She'll for the little projects and stuff. The school don't pay for that kind of stuff, so these teachers go spend their own paychecks to get stuff for them. Yep, everybody has very little book smarts, and the same people who got us here today who actually smarter. Yeah, yeah, 100%, 100%. And we still have all them same opportunities. We can do the same. We just allowed little things like excuses to get in our way. We got to where we got stuck in a microwave society. We want instant gratification. We want it now. The faster the better. And somehow or another that weakened us. You know, we could still do them same great things. I started a company that grossed over $1 million in 1 year off of $5, one car, and a cell phone. But it took taking everything I had, flipping it, gaining more, gaining more, gaining more. It took putting 17 hours a day, because everybody wants to own their own business, but everybody don't want to put in the time and the effort it takes to make that business fly, because it takes a lot. It takes a lot. Sarah, you're realizing this with your music. It takes a lot of sacrifice and suffering to get where you want to go. Right, instead of having a servant heart. Put other people's first. I had a saying in business, and all my businesses, and it hung on the wall. And that saying was, you worry about the people first, money will come second. And a lot of people never got that. You worry about the people first, and the money will come second. When you take care of people, everything else will be provided for you. And that goes back to biblical. Jesus would tell his disciples, don't worry about where your stuff's going to come from. You just go do what I tell you to do, and it's going to be provided. And if it don't get provided there, shake the dust off your shoes and move on to the next place. One way or the other, it's going to come from somewhere. I've been in some dark times not knowing where my next dollar was going to come from, and it always popped up. It always showed up. I never had to worry about that. I never put stress in money. And still to this day, money does not motivate me. Yep, exactly, Sarah. Exactly. I don't preach to y'all very often, but every now and then it still comes up. Every now and then it still comes out. But yeah, money was never the priority. Well, my perks are approved now. Just got an email. There you go. I told you it wouldn't take long, Jerome. It's just they go through all their little stuff. They verify everything, and once they verify it, you'll be able to go live, and you'll see the little cash sign by your thing, and people will be able to start dropping super chats to you. Go where I am in Arizona too. Yes, sir. You're Benson. Benson, Arizona. Why does that name sound familiar? Benson, Arizona. I know somebody out that way, Jerome, but I can't remember who it is right now at the minute. You're in the biggest city in Cochise. Oh, okay. Okay. Yes, sir. More near Tombstone. There you go. There you go. The infamous Tombstone, Arizona. I'm gonna get out that way eventually. I'm a big history person, man, and that's one of the things on my list. Home of the Buffalo Soldiers. Real quick, does anybody know what the Buffalo Soldiers were? Your 1911 won't pee for shit. Gotta take my Dremel. Some more abrasive polish. No, 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 no. Stop, Baba Booey. Don't. If it's not feeding, what is it? Tell me exactly what it's doing before you do anything to that feed ramp. What is it? What is it doing, or what is it? With your jams, what is it going halfway in? Um, is it not picking it up off the ramp? What's it doing? And what brand is your 1911? Well, that's good. Y'all close by, man. That's good. That's another thing, man. The networking we can do on YouTube. That's something else that just blows my mind. Let's go. If you haven't checked out Jerome's page, by all means do so. He's got some beautiful stuff. Great content. Y'all can go explore them mines together. That way Jerome ain't out there by his damn self and falling one of them mines and we never hear from him again. Just smashes into the ramp with the hollows and won't feed. Okay. That's what I was fixing to tell him. Your springs drop down from your factory. If you've got the factory spring in it, the 14-pound spring, either jump up to a 18 or drop down to a 13 and see if that makes a difference. Also, your extractor and your change your spring in your extractor and see if that don't make a big ass difference. Hollow points are always hard for 1911s. Most people tell you, well, they're supposed to run 230 ball grain ammo. Nope. Once you start changing them springs, yeah, the Rock Island. Once you change that spring and change that extractor and see if, maybe even run your Wilson magazine and see if that don't change your world for that Rock Island because mine will feed every hollow point I give it right now. You're a reloader. Everything you shoot, you make. There you go. I need some of these reloaders to make me some 45s and send them my way. I'm tired of paying for 45s. Yeah, if you take too much off of your feed ramp, you're going to mess up the angle, and it's definitely not going to load right. You could also throat out your barrel a little bit. Just take your Dremel and throat that barrel just a little bit. Take a little bit out of that barrel, and make sure there's not much of a lip there in between your ramp and the barrel. Damn, I wish YouTube would let me show y'all how well that thing loads them hollow points. Even them RIP rounds, everyone, no problems. And it could be what I done and you can go watch the video of this Grisan before I rebuilt it. Um, it wouldn't load more than 2 rounds before I got a pipe or failure to feed, or a half battery. Let me rephrase that: half battery. It would go in halfway. The Glocks were in the safe. Today's 1911 day. Um, but you could watch the video. All I did was put the Wilson mag in, and it cycled every freaking round. Well, then I put that Wilson 13-pound spring in, changed the extractor, changed the firing pin, changed the sear spring and all that, and mine will cycle everything now. Yeah, we're not doing Glocks today. I very rarely carry a Glock. I carry the Smith more than I do the Glock. I'm a Smith and Wesson fanboy. Meet at the Home Depot. That's a hell of a meeting spot. 2.0 bodyguard going with you there. Yes, sir. Well, I got the 9, allegedly, not too far away. Serafina said what I was thinking. Keep the 6906 tucked daily. Okay, okay. And Sarah said the quiet part out loud. Y'all get to meet up and watch the ice raids at the same time. Damn, and I was thinking the same thing. But yeah, I like the 2.0. But I still can't get off this Shield Plus. Maybe it's because I've carried it so long, haven't seen one yet. So nobody picked up the aftermarket support on it. Yeah, I know, not for the nines. Well, guys, I'm in the town where they train ICE. Right here in Brunswick, we have what we call FLETC, Federal Law Enforcement Training Center. They're trained right here in this city, and the only time we see them is when they go to a restaurant and eat. They don't run any kind of things here. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, ICE can't do nothing in Florida. 50% of the population is. And the other 50% is from New York. Oh. I can't help it, Sarah. I had to. Holy shit, I drive down 95 and all the New York plates I see headed down through Jacksonville way headed south. Like, holy shit, they're getting invaded. Entire design, devil. Don't even give, thank you, fuck off. Nothing. Right, right, right. Oh, Lord have mercy. They just put this Bucky's here in our town. We just got the Bucky's, and I pulled by there the other day, and all you seen was New Jersey and New York plates, and I'm like, damn, because everybody comes here for the winter. And he goes, no, not to be over. No, when they cross that border, they go other places. I could tell y'all that personally. When they come across that border, they're given a WhatsApp phone number, and they call that WhatsApp number. And when they get off the phone, they got a place to stay and a job instantly. All right, Jerome. Always coming down to see the trees. Right, right. Coming down here, driving, getting in the damn way. Jerome, congratulations on the super chats, bro. Y'all go check out Desert Armory more. Sub to his channel. Show him some love when he goes live again so he can get some of them super chats. He earned it. Finally got monetized. Oh, I'll get there eventually, Jerome. I ain't in no rush, bro. Whenever I get there, I get there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't too much sweating that. I just want them to give my algorithm back to me is all I want. Give my people back. Almost called it discrimination. Word because hold on. Because the boss heard me talking about Yanks like uh uh uh. I ain't worried about it, Jerome. It's gonna be all right, man. Um, it'll all work itself out. But mine's starting to go up now. I'm back at 2,000, so another 1,000, I'll be where I need to be. So I'm good to go. And I'm 5 days behind, and I've had several really good lives, so it'll come back up. It takes it some time sometimes, but it'll come. That's like I keep this live going. At some point, more people will jump in. But Jerome, you have a good day. Be safe out there moving around. Brookside, what's going on? Good to see you there, Brookside. You on the tractor today or are you in the truck today? Trying to drag yourself to the truck. I know it, bro. I know it. I need to drag myself to my damn truck, go to town and get some business done, but I just can't seem to get the motivation. I've had 3 days of not doing nothing. I've just wanted to stay here at the house. And it's been nice, kind of like a little mini vacay. But then again, the bills are paid, money's in the account, all my stuff. All right, Larry, I got you, bro. All my stuff straight. I don't really have much motivation to go anywhere. I'll spend money if I go somewhere. Hey, money made is a good day. That's my motto. Yes, sir. Any day you can make some bread, bro, good day. My thing is the bills are paid. Ain't gotta go nowhere, so why go anywhere? The breeze is helping me some $1.50 soaking wet. Sarah says she'll throw you over her shoulder and just walk you right on out to the truck. Walking up, making it. That's better than everybody. Yeah. Yep. Waking up, making it. Yep. That's what I tell people. If you woke up, it's a good day, man. Think of all the people who didn't wake up. So many people did not wake up. So we ahead of the game already. Me, I've just enjoyed the family time, being at home, not having to rush, getting that damn traffic. That's what I'm saying, Skull Man. But my problem is, you move out to the country away from everybody, it'll ruin you. It'll make you where you just don't want to go anywhere. Oh, what's the matter, Brookside? You got the flu or something? I always hate that. Tonsils are infected again. Damn. Yeah, see, I can't live in the city no more, man. I love my country life, and it's got me to where I don't want to travel back into the city. I'd rather stay out here. Hit the little country stores up. Your tonsils are infected. See, Brooks, I don't know what changed it. When I was coming up, they took everybody's tonsils out. Nowadays, you can't hardly get them to take tonsils out, and people seem to keep tonsillitis. Remove them jokers and keep it moving. When it hits Japan, I'm headed back to the city. Back to the country ain't no place to be. No, I'm opposite. I'm gonna stay my ass right here in the country, in the swamp. That's where I'm gonna be. Yeah, our city's not very big either. We're about the same, about 45,000 maybe. As far as you know, documented. I'm not talking about. I'm talking about the ones they can count. We're about 45, 50,000. Yeah, if they'd have removed them, you wouldn't have had these problems. And now that I understand, it's harder to do it when you become an adult. It's harder to take the tonsils out, or more dangerous to take tonsils out when you become an adult. Spend most of your life at the farm, yeah. Well, see, our thing, Baba, we have Brunswick, which is the city, and we have Glenn County, which is freaking huge, but the city is Brunswick, um, and everybody lives in the outer part, so they're not going to destroy their cities. Shitting me, they do it all the time. I'm gonna stay out here in the woods. I ain't running. Mm-mm. I'm gonna stay where I can see them coming. Has 600. Holy shit, that ain't many at all. Yeah, but no, I've always said I'm a bug in. I'm not gonna bug out. I'm gonna stay here as long as I possibly can. Now, eventually, everybody will have to move around when this happens, but until I absolutely have to, I'm gonna stay in because I can't carry all this shit. Ain't no way I can carry all this shit. 600 people, two gas stations, four bars, meat market, and a pizza place. That sounds a lot about like where I live right now. We got two gas stations, two schools, a ton of churches. We got a bunch of churches in this little county that I'm in. To be so small, we got a dollar store. I'm sorry, we got $2 stores because one of the dollar stores has a Dollar Tree attached to it. So we got a dollar store, Dollar Tree, a dollar store about 15 miles down the road. We got a grocery store called Satilla Grocery. Um, a ton of churches, and that's it. And a pizza place and a dirt track. We're famous for our little uh, race car dirt track. Every major city has a huge underground. Yeah, yeah. Your major cities do. Now, Seraphina, the question is, which city are you talking about going back to? Because you there in Florida, you got a bunch of good cities. Yeah, but Sarah's got a lot of good options to run to. She's in the great state of Florida. Yeah, I get you, Larry. But I'm just an old swamp rat, man. I thrive out there. You can put me out in the middle of the woods and I'm good. You put me in a city and I'm lost. But two McDonald's, one Culver's, two Burger Kings, Denny's, and various others. Well, that's like Kingsland, our naval submarine base, Gold Man. We've got a Walmart. You know, there's a couple of restaurants, a Walmart. And for the most part, that's a small ass town to be a naval submarine base. See, we don't have Culver's in the South at all. It just gets flooded. The swamp rats can't hide from it. Shitting me. Them damn little things can't fly forever either. That's why you moved to West Virginia. Yeah, we got the Wally Worlds now. We got Wally Worlds on lock. We not only have Wally Worlds, they got smart. They built the little Wally Worlds, the super centers, and then they built the little Wally World grocery stores too. So we got two Wally Worlds. Grew up in Columbus, Georgia. Yes, sir. I know where Columbus is. Yes, sir, Baba. Savannah's got a lot of secret stuff. I lived on Highway 17 there in Savannah for years. Yes, it does. And don't dare leave Savannah and go to South Newport because that thing smells like an open sewer year round. Got a mega fleet farm 30 minutes away. After 60 years of having nothing, we're finally starting to get businesses in this area. You know, they just allowed the Buckies to come. We got a Rural King that's being built and one that's open in Waycross, Georgia, not too far down the road. Just to see him get dragged out of a bar. Oh, I get what you're saying there. But which is harder to get into? And to shut down a cul-de-sac or the middle of a freaking swamp? They're going to be looking for everybody in the city. They ain't going to be looking out them swamps. Yep. They're finally starting to shut down a lot of the paper mills, though, Skullman. A lot of the paper mills are going bye-bye. They've shut down another one in Brunswick now. Georgia Pacific has sold out and cut back their stuff a lot too. So, but you still got the same problem. So if you're out in the woods and you go obtain meat, you still got to drag past all these hungry people that's got guns too. So,
I'm still hungry. I'm hungry.
okay, we'll figure out something in a minute. I'm probably gonna go get something.
Okay.
Go play. I have to go get her some food. What up, Ultra Fire? Welcome into the chat, brother. Ultra, we talking about when the shit hits the fan, bro. Where we gonna be? Yeah, that's why you have a team, right? It's gonna take people, coming together and working as a team because you're not gonna be able to do it on your own. Everyday Carry, what's up, brother? What is up? What is up? What is up? Yes, I've been watching your videos and I got a little bit, but I need to get some more. Go ahead, EDC. Oh no, my team is a magazine of M16s. Yes, sir. Appalachian Days, we don't have to worry about thieves because everyone makes sure everyone. That's one thing I can say about all of Appalachia. They look after one another. Oh no, I get you, Ultra. Like I said, I got a lot more silver than I have gold, and I've been thinking about converting my silver over. I got a ton of silver I need to convert over. Oh, I've got a lot of coins, Brookside, a lot of silver coins. You think so, Ultra? Exploring our lands. Now we own the hills and the hollers again. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got to find those pre-64 half dollars. Yep. SD Billion has them. You mean bullion? Yeah, bullion. That's something my grandpa made sure all of us had. Was we've got a lot of the old silver dollars. Um, I've got two mason jars just full of nothing but silver dollars that came from him, and then I took up collecting from that. Yeah, see, that's something I do also. Ultra. There for a while I was buying all the scrap gold and scrap silver, and then I would just melt it down into little. I call them bars, but they're not quite bars. But sorry guys, I was reading the email. I'm back. Sorry, I was catching up on my important emails. Damn autocorrect. I hate autocorrect trying to tell me how I want to say something. Pretty soon I'm gonna go find my own gold in the Sierra Mountains. I'm not playing. Hey, it's still around, bro. You could still find it. Maybe not in the mountains they used to, but you could still find it. That's like North Georgia. You know the places to go. You could still get gold out of the rivers. Pickaxe, and metal detector. Now that's something I enjoy doing. I found I can't tell you how many old coins by using my metal detector. Wait a week or two for the family to get here and then head to the lake. Yep. I invest in brass only if shit hits the fan. Yeah. Sarah says she's just gonna take your cookies. Give me them pockets. Run them pocket, bitches. And don't get it twisted. There's going to be a lot of that going on. They will be. Y'all think y'all see lawlessness now? Wait till that happens. There's going to be a lot of that going on. Highwaymen and piracy and everything else. Oh, I agree, Ultra. You can see that now. I mean, if you can buy silver and gold right now and just stock it up, that's the way to go. What's up, Phoenix? Yeah, if you can buy it, you'd be a fool not to. That's why I like the video you did. You had the cash on one side, you had the gold on the other, and you were, I think it was like 3 grand or something, 3,500, whatever it was, and you were like, "This is the paper, this is the gold. Which would you choose?" Gold in a heartbeat. I agree, Brookside. I agree 100%. I can't argue that at all. Oh, sound like the kids are battling it out. The generation Americans should have never let the government. Well, there's Sarah saying the quiet part out loud again. We shouldn't have allowed a lot of things that we allowed. Then led other tangible goods like nails, screws, canning lids. You said it, canning lids. Allegedly total 265 million ounces of gold. The U.S. has only valued at or $11 billion. Whatever evaluation today, it would be worth 1 trillion. Holy shit! Shit has hit the fan. Watch me snatch an 8 ball and get a year's worth of supplies in a week. Oh hell! Here they come. Nope, they turned around. Lord have mercy. Heaven help me, Jesus. Their batteries never wear out. It was peaceful while they slept, guys. I'm gonna have to jump off here and deal with some chitlins. It's been fun. I will holler at y'all later on. I love you guys. Stay strapped. Keep one in the tube. Keep your head on a swivel and always be blessed. I'll talk to y'all in just a little while.